You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show.
Hey. That's right, I said it. What?
Pancake.
What? The pancake?
And flip it. We can bring it in now.
Bad Girls. What up, AfterBuzzers? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here for the Bad Girls Club AfterBuzz TV After Show. Nae Go Away.
Hey.
And I'm on that boat. Yes. I am on the boat. Nae Go Away.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. But it's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy, joined in studio with DJ Mix Mistress Stephanie Bauer.
Hello.
Fresh off the boat.
Yes, literally. Okay.
Literally.
Yeah.
Then we have in the mixtress herself,
okay.
DJ Drea Renee.
Hello.
We don't. They're not really DJing.
I'm not, but I could be.
You could be.
If you want to hire me.
Hire her. You can call her at 424. No,
okay.
All right. So, unfortunately, Siobhan couldn't be with us today. She has better plans.
Fine.
I'm just saying, whatever. All right. Let's get into it. If you guys want to call us, you guys can call us at 424-256-1729. Please call in because this episode was damn boring.
I know. I wrote Shanae like 85 times. That was it. She was the whole episode. I did not want to see her face anymore.
Oh, God. Or hear her voice. Or
and eyebrows.
Shanae.
Wait, am I the only one that felt a little bit bad
I did not feel bad for her.
I did for 2.5 seconds.
For 2.5 seconds. Yeah. And then I started realizing, you know what, bitch? You're mad. You're mad because now Janelle's not there for everyone to hate on Janelle because you were doing the same thing. You were hating on Janelle. Oh, she's so annoying. She complains about everything.
Yeah, that was
bitch. Yeah. And then you sitting up in here complaining about everything.
She seems like she's a certified follower. Everything everybody else does, she wants to do. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, I feel like she's like in middle school where she's like, I can't sit at their table. You know?
And I should be.
Exactly.
Mom, tell them I want to sit at the table.
Yeah. Exactly.
I want to ride with them.
Yes, exactly. But she's big in Atlanta, so whatever.
Where did that come from?
I don't.
All of a sudden, she has this identity in Atlanta that we didn't know.
Everybody does, girl. I got one too, I think. Yeah. And I've never been there.
Girl, I mean, if you work in the street corners, maybe, I don't know, what else you trying to do in Atlanta? Girl, I do not see you on the new Atlanta.
Okay. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, we even see, isn't, what's her face on it? The blonde
Sarah.
girl. Sarah's even on that show.
Boop. Anyways, we have a caller on the line.
Yes.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, what's up? It's me, Devin.
What up, Devin? What did you think of the episode?
It was boring, but I'm actually ready to see Shanae go home. Like, it's just beyond time for her to go.
It's been time for her to go home. I mean, where do you stand with the girls in the house?
I'm kind of like I still don't feel Jazz anymore. Like I've never really felt her at all. Tiana, she's kind of growing on me a little bit, not a lot, but like every episode is like a little bit more. I kind of like Stephanie a little bit. I'm not really a fan of Gigi, but I kind of like Mercedes a little bit.
Yes. Yes. I like her.
Right, we all saying that. This is the first episode.
I know. I'm like, she bomb.
Who knows what she's going to do in 2 episodes from now. But I'm not even going to front. I actually like her personality so far. I think it's funny that you say that about Tiana because I'm trying to decide this episode. I'm like, part of me really does kind of like Tiana. But then the other part of me is like, girl, like...
her and Jazz trying to run the house.
Girl, like, sometimes I wonder what classes she used to go in. Like,
I know.
Special ed.
No, you said it.
Jesse said it. I was thinking it.
Girl,
I thought it too for 2
she'd be like,
seconds.
slow motion for me.
Well, you put a hamburger down the toilet. I was like, oh.
The alligator's gonna eat them.
I was like, Tiana, no, stop.
Now,
Like,
maybe...
who would really do that to try that out?
No.
Okay, now maybe referencing, maybe, you know, let's just devil's advocate.
Okay.
Say that Bad Girls edited that, and she said, when I was a little girl,
Yeah.
I used to think.
Okay.
She did say that.
Fine.
She said when I was a little kid in New York growing
They
up.
said alligators were in the sewer.
Yeah, which, I mean, I heard the same thing.
But then she said the hamburger part, I think, in present time. So.
There was a tarantula on the table.
Oh, God, I
It's
can't.
a tarantula.
All right, well, Dev, what did you think of Janelle? Where did you stand with Janelle?
I mean, she was okay. I felt like she could have been more of a like party girl. I mean, her attitude. I mean, in all honesty, her attitude did kind of like kind of bore me sometimes. But I'm never a fan of a group of people jumping on one individual. I'm never a fan of that. So it's like, you know, they never really had a reason not to like her. But at the same time, like, what could they really like about her at all? Like, in all honesty, what could they really like about her?
I mean, the bitch didn't do nothing.
She slept the whole time.
But my thing is,
You're right. She didn't do anything. That was my issue with them.
I don't know. Yeah, they was just mad for no reason.
No reason at all.
All right, so Tiana wants to learn to drive, so she's sitting in there and she's talking to Jazz about driving and wanting to learn a little more, and Shanae just walks on up in there like, hey, girls, I'm here. I'm joining the conversation.
It was not that bad, and she was trying to be helpful more than anything else.
Okay, but there's a difference between trying to be helpful and being like letting someone talk. Like, clearly, if you're in a conversation and two people are not clearly understanding what you're saying, you just gotta back off. Otherwise,
right.
you come off like a chihuahua. Like, it's just like, and it's like, bitch, shut the damn hell up. Like, put the dog out. Like, I don't want to hear it no more.
Devin, what do you think?
She kind of reminded me. Remember how when like Sarah, when they went out that night, and like Sarah was just talking and talking and talking. They were all like,
Yes,
"Okay,
yes.
bitch, we're done." It kind of gave me that vibe. Like you're just Shanae does it like all the time. Whenever she's trying to explain something or try to get her point, it's like this long, unnecessary, dragged out point where it's like, okay, we're done with the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, but yeah, that, and also it's like she always has to be right. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, that I
Right.
mean that's where you did it in L.A. Like, you know, and maybe you should go do it in L.A. because that's not how they do it in Atlanta. Like, bitch, really? When was the last time you got your license? Because you're probably how old now? So maybe
Exactly.
things are a little different.
But here, you guys.
I have a question. Okay, so I'm 16 and I'm about to get my license in a couple of months. These girls are like 21, 23 years old. How come they don't have their license or don't know how to drive? Like, what is up with that?
No, she's from
She's from New
Tiana's
York, so they don't drive there.
Yeah,
It's like literally you don't
need a
drive.
car at all. Most people don't drive there.
I lived there for
Wow.
5 years, and honestly, I prefer it because you don't need a car.
Yeah,
You don't
just
need
You
a
can
car.
get everywhere and anywhere quicker without a car.
Exactly. Traffic is awful there.
Yes. But all right, Dev, do you have a Twitter account?
I do. It's at Music Lover.
At Music Lover. All right, and congratulations when you get your license.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I mean, all right, maybe it wasn't that big of a deal with the whole driving thing. It's just kind of
She
like
just wants to fit in. Like, she always wants to just join in and have her 2 cents. That's what the part that irritates me, because I can see she's thirsty.
Well, honestly, I mean, you guys might totally disagree. And
All right.
as much as you
Let's wait, hold up. Let's just drink for Shanae. Everyone
Shanae,
cheers.
there you go.
Shanae.
Maybe this will quench some of her thirst.
There we go. No, go ahead, Seth.
I mean, as much as I don't like Shanae, and I haven't for a long time, I do have to say I kind of think she's the most mature and the smartest in the
Okay.
entire house.
What?
I think
What
she's
happened in
smart.
Thailand?
I think.
What?
Okay, who do you think's the smartest in the house?
Stephanie.
Seriously.
Stephanie, period. Bye.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's because she's so easy to forget about. But
Yeah,
I do think
Bitch is a sofa.
a sofa. I think Shanae is kind of smart.
All right. No, okay. You know what? You know, you right. I mean, I think like what did they call her? A Wikipedia?
Wikipedia.
Right, but
She's being a know-it-all.
But I think it's just because she wants to fit in, so she feels like she needs to say stuff and overcompensate and make sure she's involved in some way. It's not natural.
That's true. Okay,
That's
and
what I
so
feel
to
like.
look at that, some people are social. Some people it comes natural to them and they're social, and maybe they don't know all the information in the world. Shanae just happens to be a bookworm. She used to be a chubbier girl, so maybe she was real book heavy. She wasn't very social, and now she doesn't. For her, her being social is just putting out things that she knows. So it could come off a little like know-it-all or. But I also just, and I guess maybe not having those social skills would not let you know. Oh, they're having a conversation. Maybe I shouldn't just butt in, or maybe I should be like, hey, what are you guys doing? Can I come and sit in here? Like.
I think she's just in overcompensate mode.
And she wants to feel like,
yes.
Oh, no, I got it like Jazz. I can come up here and talk to T when I want to talk to T. Mm-hmm. No, you don't, boo.
No, you don't.
You don't at all. So Jazz, Gigi, and Steph, they go to run errands, and we find out that they're all annoyed with Shanae, and they go that little collage of her
laugh montage. It did seem kind of fake though when they were looking at it. I was like, oh, she's just trying to like fit in again.
I mean,
like that one at the table where she's like shaking her head like the Exorcist. I was like, and everyone was like,
she's like, it's not funny.
I'm like, don't you feel that? Like, I don't understand those people who don't understand social cues. Like, if I'm talking to someone and they are looking around, I will stop talking. Shanae seems like she will keep talking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, so then they go to the club, and then Shanae's friends show up, and Shanae's like, yo, what up? These are my people. Yeah, she invites them up into the little section, and then all the girls have an attitude about it. This is the moment where I did feel bad for her at that point, because I was like, this is stupid. Why are you mad at her?
She didn't do anything. If it was anybody else, they would have been like, oh, hey, what's up? But because it was her, everyone was like, And
pause, because out of all the guys that they've had up in that house, that was the most attractive group of guys. Yeah. Like, y'all could have been, you know what I mean? Y'all was so thirsty. But you know what? After last week's group of men, they probably all dried up like snails. Some salt. Because we have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
It's Elijah from Brooklyn, of course.
What up, Elijah?
Bad Girls Club castmate number 12.
Yep.
All right, Elijah, what you think of the episode?
This episode.
How do you feel about Shanae?
Oh my God, she needs to just go somewhere like pity party, pity party, pity party. Oh my God, ATL, this, that, and the third. Like, did you hear her giving shout outs? Oh my God, I miss my godmama, I miss my goddaughter, I miss my cousin, I miss my brother. Like, girl, you might as well miss the bum on the street that you gave a quarter to 2 years ago. Like, what? Like, no. Like,
yes!
My godmother.
Like, I was done. I was too done.
I was done too. What do you think of the new girl in the house? Mercedes with an I.
Oh. What? I missed that.
I need her to calm down. Like, and my nickname's
She sounds like she's Brooklyn. I can tell she's Brooklyn.
She's very Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn, so she's Brooklyn. I can tell.
How do you think she's gonna hold up with Shanae in the house? Because I kind of already see. I don't know if it's interesting because I took Shanae as the type of person that would try and make Andrea and Mercedes a clique. But she's not doing that.
She's not taking advantage of her opportunity at all here.
No, she's just upset she's not in the initial people.
Look, this is what she's trying to do. She does not care about the replacement. She wants to be original. Exactly. And what really annoys her is how Gina's a replacement. And at the end of the day, she was there like, one day after they got there. So it's just like she's still a replacement, but at the end of the day, she's still kind of sort of an original. So that gets under her skin, I think.
Yeah, It's like, ho, sit down. Like,
let it go.
No one cares.
It should.
Well, what else do you feel as far as Mercedes' presence in the house, as far as the other girls?
I think that she's going to be the one to get things started. Like, I think that she's the opposite of Janelle. The opposite.
Yeah.
Total.
You know what's funny?
She's like all gangsta, and Janelle's all, oh, hi, I'm Janelle from Houston, you know, just like...
But I would have loved to have seen Sarah, Janelle, and Mercedes in the house together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, at the end of the day, when people like say that about like Sarah, I just don't understand, because at the end of the day, Sarah does not like replacements. That's what people don't understand. So if she was still in the house, do you honestly think Sarah would be in the house with chilling with Janelle and them? Like, come on now, let's be honest. She wasn't even trying to chill with Gigi, and Gigi came a day after, like 1 or 2 days after they came. It's just like, why are you being so salty over that? Like,
yeah, but
you
after
acting like y'all known each other forever, like
all the
acting
bullshit,
like y'all been there for months and stuff.
No, after all the bullshit, she would have been about it, because she would have had to.
Yeah, she would have been by herself.
Her and Andrea would have been like, woo, 2 peas in the damn pod.
I think her and Andrea would work, but other than that, I wouldn't see that.
The blonde pod. All right, Elijah, what's your Twitter handle?
At FCCK Eli.
Are you still blocked?
I do have to. I called last week and nobody picked up.
We did not.
Here?
So sorry, Elijah.
Well,
yes, I called here. It's because like every time I called and I finally watched the episode back, I was like, dag, it's because everybody was calling.
Steven,
Sorry
why didn't you
about
let
that,
Elijah through last week?
Seriously.
I was in engineering last week.
All right.
Oh, you weren't. Okay.
All right, Elijah, you want to say anything to all your fans at home?
No.
Elijah, I love you.
Shade. All right, thanks for calling in, Elijah.
My God, he's
all right,
awesome.
so whatever, she invites all these dudes into the club, whatever, yada yada yada. Girls throw shades. All right, Steph asked Shanae, "What's wrong, boo?" And Shanae sitting there like, nothing, girl. Like,
I have nothing to say.
You're scared. Because you want to say something,
but you know that that's the end of that.
Exactly.
That'll end everything.
Because you know you're like, in that type of a situation, you have to know you're wrong. Because if there was something that's wrong, you know what I mean? Like, you say it then and there. Don't sit there and say there's nothing wrong. Like, girl, you literally look like the Grinch is walking up.
Okay. Yeah.
Take the damn lemon drops out your damn mouth, because you're looking like the bitch on the front of Morton Salt with your little rain jacket on, girl.
Yes.
But she's scared. So that's fine. You be scared, and you're going to be even more scared later on down the road. At the end of the episode is the perfect example of it. Then we have Shanae talking to Andrea outside and kind of talking about the clicks and stuff, and you just start seeing the little... It's funny to me because I see what she's trying to play a card. She wants to be with the cool girls, but she has no one to talk to about it, so she tries to drop little things to Andrea and Mercedes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really work.
Ain't nobody picking it up.
Yeah, no, Mercedes picked it up like that. Like, she's like, oh, she's jealous. She wants to be in the other car. That's it.
So, yeah, then we meet Mercedes, and she's everything. I love her.
She's like Lauryn Hill.
Not everything.
Yes.
She's like totally
good
Lauryn
call.
Hill.
That's what I got
Really?
that. Yes, I got that vibe.
When they were sitting around the pool, she looked just like Lauryn Hill.
Yes, I was. Like, she looked like someone to me, and I couldn't figure it out. It was like someone Lauryn Hillish.
But I'm bored with her.
With
Really?
Mercedes, I think we need to give her an episode.
Why?
I think we need to give her an episode.
I wanted someone. Okay, we'll give her an episode, but I wanted someone to come in and be like the big. I wanted someone to come in and be mean to all the other girls. Like, they're always so nice. Like, hey, you're so pretty. It's so nice to meet you. I want someone to walk in there and be like the biggest bitch ever.
Yeah.
You know, it would be more interesting. Don't
But
you?
she seemed like she had her guard up, though. Like, she was, if somebody said something to her, she would have went like, excuse me?
And I love that she's from Brooklyn, because we're going to see that. Like, she's going to be a bitch to these girls, because look how they act. Right now, she don't know what the tea is, but when she is fully endorsed, she will be like,
she's already about to get on Shanae.
Right. And that's just Shanae. We haven't even worked into the wolf pack.
Yeah.
You know, and what blows my mind is that they were so irritated with Janelle, who was really irrelevant to them.
She wasn't doing anything but breathing. And they didn't like it.
That y'all
because of
like,
Teresa.
oh, now that she's gone, now we're seeing all this stuff with Shanae.
It was always that comment annoys me.
Yeah, because
saying that.
I mean, is it just like, is this something that happens in girl code, like where girls are just like, oh, okay, we already picked on her, let's go to the next girl, like they're bored, like they.
I don't.
It almost seems like they're just throwing the meat, like, oh, we're bored with her, we're done.
And
with
Andrea's
her.
next.
It's just these four, and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
End of story.
But they're using the excuse like we were so focused on Janelle that we didn't see Shanae was like this. No, you were always fine with Shanae. You liked her just fine until now you have no one else to pick on.
Exactly.
So she's the last one.
They need something to do.
Yeah.
What do you think about when Shanae pulled T aside and was like, "You're mean sometimes," and Jazz was like, "She's not mean."
Okay, she didn't pull her aside. They were just
Well, they were
talking
sitting
about
in
it,
the
and
bed.
Jazz
Yeah.
is basically like praising T like she's the greatest thing on the planet.
You're not
and
mean.
Shanae's like, "You're mean sometimes."
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, she's a total bitch.
All right.
All
Dude,
right.
she is. No, she is.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, do I think she's a bitch?
Sometimes, and sometimes she's really
She
fun.
can be a bitch.
She can be a bitch.
For
like
sure.
when she walked in
last
and like,
week
yeah.
with Janelle, like, are you
Hey,
kidding me?
Janelle,
Yeah, that
we're
was-
gonna push you
That's
up.
like borderline, like.
That's crazy town.
No, that's borderline
Yeah.
like, bitch, your hair is gonna go in the damn garbage disposal. Like,
I know.
zzz.
And then Jazz is like, she's not mean. Jazz is the worst one.
She's
of
the
all.
worst.
I don't like her.
And no
at
one's
all.
running the house, so it's like Jazz and Tiana like telling people what to do. It's the weirdest shit ever.
Well, I don't like the way Jazz does it with her little sweet voice. That
Yes.
she's not mean.
You have to go home now. This isn't a dream.
I'm just gonna start sounding like a hater because all these girls are just driving me nuts.
Well, and I love that we see Tiana. She obviously likes to argue.
Yes.
And I like that Mercedes likes to argue too.
yeah, it's funny. I mean,
It's
they're
gonna be-
entertaining.
That's great for the
sure.
show.
And T is entertaining for sure.
She is. I can definitely do without Jazz this season.
I
Jazz
could do
to
without
me
her
is,
too.
Her and her modeling career. She wants to get back to it so bad.
She could love
Girl, you should have been kicked off so you can go do it.
Okay, I mean, if it's that lucrative for you. I'm just saying, I mean, you should hurry back.
She's probably making more on Bad Girls Club. What do they get, like
She's gonna-
$60 a week? or
She's gonna make way more after this darn show.
Girl, modeling for who?
Instagram.
Yes. And clubs. She's gonna be hosting them a
Just say
ton.
Instagram.
A ton. They should have an Instagram agent. I'm sure they're gonna have one too.
Girl, please. Rihanna just got kicked out of the damn, what was it?
Mosque.
for taking too many damn Instagram pictures.
Are you
Y'all
kidding
people
me?
at the Instagram need to calm down.
She got kicked out?
Yeah,
I
girl.
totally missed that.
Kim Kardashian taking ass pictures. Like, what is going on? We have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Caller, you're on the line.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hello, my name is Brandon. I'm from Texas.
Woo!
What up, Brandon?
Yes, yes.
All right, what do you make of the Bad Girls this episode?
This episode is more like battleground type of, you know, the Wolfpack is the Wolfpack, and the replacements are the replacements, with the exception of Gigi. And I have a question: is it me, or is Tiana came from the same class as Elmer Fudd? The way she be changing her R's to W's, like, you know, well, she pronounced her name Wayne. So I was like,
Tarantula.
Tarantula.
Oh my God.
She really do be doing that.
Yeah. She
Who's
does.
who's your favorite right now, and who's your least favorite?
to be honest, I really don't have a favorite amongst this group of girls, with the exception of Stephanie, because
Yeah.
she's probably the realest of them all, because, like you guys said, she may be the sofa of the entire season, but she knows when she recognizes real, and she'll call you out on
Right.
it, even though she don't want to be a part of it.
And
But everybody else is just thirsty for camera time, like Jazz. I think she's the bougiest of them all, because she just tries to be bad, and
love it.
deep down she's probably like a sweet little princess that just wants to
Be bad.
act being bad just to be bad.
How did you feel bad for Shanae at all this episode?
About 0.1%.
Exactly.
Yeah. For a split
Low
second.
percentage.
About time she get out. What did you think of Mercedes?
Mercedes with an eye.
Yeah.
Or as she likes to be called, Benzie.
Benzie. What? Get out of here.
Like-
Exactly.
Like, girl,
Let's stop. Like, we don't even want to talk about Mercedes. We love
want to know what used car lot you got that name from, but Mercedes is not spelled with an I.
She's like, in her audition video, she's like,
For a minute, when I looked at Mercedes, I thought Valentina shrunk a few inches.
Oh, yes.
Dang.
Yes.
Oh, girl.
Valentina.
No, I don't know what happened to her cheekbones.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about Valentina. All right, do you have a Twitter handle?
Yes, I do. It's at B_Ninja210.
Yes. Where are you from in Texas?
Ninja 240. I'm following.
Where are you from?
Antonio.
San Antonio?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm from. Yes, go Texas.
210 in the house.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at everybody right now. All right, thank you for calling in. All right, so Mercedes is in the house, and the girls are really getting to know her. They all kind of like her, and they're all talking about horoscopes, and she makes a comment about Scorpios.
Oh, that was so uncomfortable, that whole
but
moment.
it didn't have to be uncomfortable. She's like, you're the kind of person, and Shanae's like, no, I'm really not. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not like that at all. Like, it didn't have to be so uncomfortable.
Yeah, she was like, I like to think of myself as, something different.
Yeah, that's when it got weird.
And everyone got uncomfortable.
That's
It was
when
just
it got
awkward. I'm like, in the crickets.
Like, all right, girl, you different. You special.
She is in Atlanta,
No, and she different on the show, too. You real special on the show.
Okay.
That's why I was like, her and Tiana should be friends.
Bye. No.
Backpack buddies.
No.
I'm not, because that'll get us in so much more trouble.
Stop.
All right, so within 2 hours of Mercedes being in the house, she passes out.
Oh, poor girl.
Mercedes.
But I mean, I get it.
She was
up.
She probably had anxiety. She was probably pale, anxiety attacks on the plane.
Trying to wondering what's going on.
Gonna be.
Exactly. Are they going to fight me? What's going on?
So the next day they go to the Gator Park. Shanae's pissed that she's in the car with Andrea and Mercedes. And Mercedes, I feel, strategically asked about the clicks.
She did it in a split second when Andrea's out in the swamp, like. She definitely asked.
And Shanae talking about, but I don't have no issues with that. I mean, I don't take it personal. Bitch, you are personal.
Exactly. Just the whole way she said it.
The definition is you.
She's like, well, they're a little bit of a clique, but I'm okay with it.
I mean, I'm cool. Everything's fine with me, It's like, okay.
Girl, bye. Go to Atlanta.
Where you were so cool.
Wherever you are cool. So they get to Gator Park, and this is where Shanae says she has a name in ATL. We find out she's very sour, according to Mercedes. We see the Swamp Swag tour guide.
Oh, yes, Swamp Swag.
That was interesting.
That was funny.
I don't like the Everglades. It was cool when I went on it.
Were you scared?
Girl, I was scared. I didn't have this beard on, but they don't take kind to people of other ethnicities down there.
Oh, for real?
Because I was with a group of a couple people, and it was no.
We back in Alabama.
I was scared to get on that boat, so I can just imagine this group of girls getting up on that.
Ooh, okay.
But they were probably like, you know what? That we need this for tourism.
Yeah.
We got to get on TV, y'all.
So everyone act with your best behavior. So they're sitting down, they're eating, and the tour guide playfully puts a tarantula on the table.
I did not see that.
But now again, because now if I was at the table,
okay,
I have history of killing animals.
Okay, Jesse.
At parks, I have killed an endangered beetle at the San Diego Zoo.
Endangered beetle?
A beetle?
So cute.
It was loose, and that's not my fault because it was loose and it was on me. So if that spider was there and I'm eating my sandwich, I'm sorry, it would have happened. I mean, it wouldn't be my hand. It would have probably been with everything on the table.
That would have freaked me out.
Oh, yeah.
I love that Andrea just sat there still eating.
She's like, what's wrong? Black
It's just
people?
a bud.
She didn't even say anything. She was just like,
All the black people got up quick. Nope, they're doing that. Nope.
And even Tiana's like, oh no, I'm not touching that. But Shanae's over in the corner.
Freaked out.
I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it.
Girl, good.
Okay.
Well, why don't you be done with the whole damn show?
Exactly.
I keep saying it. Nae Go Away. So then, now she's over it. She calls her mom. Her mom gives her. I don't really know what her mom said because I walked out at that moment. I was like, I can't. It was just too much.
She was like, be proud of where you came from.
Exactly. Her mom keeps giving her these words of wisdom that mean nothing. Her mom should be telling her, yeah, just leave.
Yeah.
But you know what? Shanae's probably in the house not really explaining the situation. So in her mom's mind, because my mom would have been like, well, stop being fucking ignoring.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Stop being
Well, what
so
are you
stupid.
doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Jesse, why does everyone in the house hate you?
Exactly.
There's a reason why.
Yeah.
So, nothing against Shanae's mom, but like...
She did her mom thing. There's a bunch of people that want to be in your shoes.
Yeah, her mom doesn't know the full story, obviously.
Exactly.
She's just getting her daughter crying. She's like, girl... Our mom's probably like, girl, please stay there.
Okay. We need a break. Thank you.
Me and your daddy haven't had the house alone? How long? No, I'm just kidding. So where do we go next? Now we go to the photo shoot because Jazz's god brother is in town, wants to do a photo shoot, which I'm actually impressed.
I was too.
His clothing line, they actually said the name on the show.
Oh, did they not do that?
Not really. Buena and Murray's pretty tight about not putting other people's brands on. But they got that. So only 4 of the girls went. Steph,
That was rude.
T, Gigi, and Jazz. Well, who knows what he said?
He
You know what I mean?
probably only said, like, the hot ones.
He said your girls, and she said I got a few.
Yeah.
So
I
she
mean-
probably could have brought everybody else. I mean,
Yeah, but like, do you really want Andrea like modeling for you?
No, that's true. That's true.
Shanae, like,
Yeah, that's just an example of those girls being, like, bitchy.
yeah. I mean,
Because Gigi and all, they have like a certain look.
yeah.
And I think, that would have been a little off.
I mean, honestly, I would have only taken Steph, T, and Gigi.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, minus the Jazz.
Yeah, minus the Jazz. That's what I thought you were saying.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I thought
If I was
Jazz
the god brother, I would
worst.
have been like, all right, Jazz,
Could you
here's the
hold this?
clipboard.
Yeah.
Can you dress the girls for me? Thanks, bro.
Thanks, you
Family.
Because she was kind of the worst, and I know we hate on Jazz a lot, but honestly, the proof is in the pudding, and she did not look that cute.
No.
Gigi was amazing, I thought. I thought she looked
they were
great.
surprisingly, yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
her pictures were so cute, and even at the end when it was the 4 of them, Gigi was so cute
Gigi's
in the
body is
background.
Popping.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah, she's cute.
T was surprisingly great.
She was.
To me, actually, T had the best look altogether.
Yeah.
As hot as Gigi and Steph are, T, to me, it just fit.
She looked like she looked like a real model.
Yeah, she looked great, and she posed good, and yeah.
I think we have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, my name is Yashawn.
Yashawn?
I thought it was T.
Yeah.
All right, Yashawn. What did you think?
I did.
What did you think about the photo shoot tonight?
I think that was I don't know, like your god brother is like your like photo like
know, I kind of
he takes your pictures. Like I think that she was just trying to I think she's just like, oh, that's my god brother. Maybe he's just trying to make her happy because I don't think she's that cute.
Okay.
We feel the same way.
Now, wait, how did she get the other modeling gig? Remember when she did the runway thing?
Somebody
Producers.
called her.
Was it her friend, though?
No, it was
that-
somebody totally random that was like, "Hey, Jazz, this is so and so, so and so. We'd like to offer you a modeling
Out of
gig."
nowhere.
Out
Are you
of
sure it
nowhere.
wasn't a friend?
Positive.
There was no connection.
All right, fine.
It was the producers had clearly just like set that.
I
up
want to
for her.
know. I want to know where Jazz models. I just want to know off of Instagram where. I just want to know.
Her godbrother
Exactly.
takes pictures of her on a random camera that he
All
owns.
right, Hot Miami Styles. That's cute. Yvonne, what do you think about as far as the girls in the house? Who do you like? Who do you hate?
Well, right now I like Shanae.
Whoa.
What? Hold on, Lord Jesus Christ! Has someone
Repeat
has called
that.
in
Repeat that. Repeat
and
it.
said they like Shanae?
I like Shanae.
All right, please go ahead.
Please, talk.
Open. The floor is
We've been
yours.
begging for someone to call in and explain to us why they like Shanae.
Go ahead.
Now, did you like Shanae before this episode? Did you like Shanae before this episode?
Yeah, I liked her since the first day.
All right,
to the,
girl.
like,
This is
last
all you.
day.
Go ahead. Why?
Like to this episode, because she's just like she didn't really when other people like jumped Chanel, she didn't jump in. Like she wasn't a jump a hoe. She's saying she's her. There's some stuff I don't like about her. It's just like she follows them. But she says, "Oh, they're leaving me out and all that." Like,
but okay, you say she
follow them.
You say she didn't jump Janelle, which is true. But at the same time, most of the girls in the house probably wouldn't have been as irritated with Janelle if it wasn't for Shanae. Shanae was the one that was kind of in everybody's ear, like, did you see that? You saw what she was doing? That was kind of messy of her. And so it kind of like everyone was looking at it like, oh shoot, yeah, that does annoy me. This does piss me off. And as we see now that Shanae is all up in everybody's conversation, it makes me kind of look that, like, for me, the reason was of not liking Shanae is like, you're the one that put this whole thing about Janelle out there. And you never confronted her once about it or took any actions. I mean, how do you look at that? Do you take note of that?
Well, Shanae, she was like kind of putting it up, but like that's like they're easily influenced. Like they're so like I know she's not a manipulator, she's not, but like she's putting them up. But maybe there was something else off camera that we didn't see. That maybe Janelle was talking about them, and you know, like Janelle did talk about like almost everyone in the house.
Is this Shanae?
Like, I was just about to say it. I was like, Shanae, is this you, girl?
I wanted to say
Come
it,
on.
and she said it, and then now Jesse. Is this Shanae?
I'm just kidding. No.
Just kidding.
All right, so what do you think about Mercedes coming into the house?
Mercedes, she seems okay for now. She's just, there's something about her, and like, there's something about her that makes me seem like something in the future I'm not gonna like about her, because like she acts like she's cool right now, but she probably gonna be public enemy number 2 now. Like,
yeah, I think because
if they don't like Andrea.
Yeah, because she
like those.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like those 3, they're like, I think Shanae and Andrea and Mercedes, I think those 3 are just going to be like, oh, they're leaving us out. I think those are going to be like the most 3 saying they're leaving us out, because Jazz is talking about, oh, I'm taking my bitches, so, you know.
They're like the biscuits. You know, when you go to KFC, you get like the nice 6-piece, and then you get the biscuits on the side. And, you know, you might have one or part of it, but the biscuits are kind of dry, so you don't really want to eat the biscuit. But then you're like, there wasn't enough.
Unless they from churches.
Yeah, the biscuits are my favorite part.
At KFC, really?
Yeah.
Have you been to Church of Chicken?
Right.
No.
Okay.
That's why we got to take our white girl out. No, I'm just kidding. All right, do you have a Twitter account?
I don't like social networks, so.
No? Alrighty.
Good girl.
Well, we want to thank you for calling in. Please call in next week, because you know I can just imagine what Shanae gonna do next week. So please call in and stick up for her, because Lord, we've been asking for somebody to. So we appreciate you calling in.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Girl, I feel like that was Shanae.
Do we have caller ID in there?
I think that was
Is there caller ID, Steven?
I feel like that was.
The second she said, I kind of like Shanae. She's
I was
not
like,
that bad.
are you related?
That's where I wanted to go with it. Like, girl, did you go to school with her?
And she didn't have no Twitter handle.
Maybe it's her.
Yo, Sean.
I'm
Maybe it's her
Shanae's
girlfriend.
publicist. That's happened to us.
She's actually a nice person.
Flo.
Girl, bye, Flo. You do not have no damn publicist. You emailed me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyways, Andrea. What do we have about Andrea? I don't care.
Oh, her reading Shanae's email. All she did was barely walk by, and I mean, it's a huge screen, bigger than this. Like,
my thing is, if you want to be
Don't
that
say
personal, bitch, close your email.
Exactly.
I don't even like leaving my email on in the house, because I watch too much CBS and damn 2020 where they talking about you leave your computer on too long. Like, no.
I know.
no,
Seriously.
I don't even think it was that she left it up and Andrea sat down and looked at it. It was when she was just walking by eating cereal. She would like glance up, and Shanae's like, I hate my life. I want to like die.
I can imagine what the subject
And it was probably like 72 font, bold face. And she's like, how dare you? It's like, well, we can all see it from outside.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's how it was.
Not only that, but come on, you're in the bad girl's house. Like,
Hello.
you want to talk about
baby monitors?
You want to talk about her being the most intelligent one in the house? come on, girl. You would be at work, leaving your email open like that.
2 seconds. 2.5. I would be a little perturbed if somebody read my email.
My honest opinion is she wanted it to be read, and that's why she would leave it in the screen while people were walking by, seriously. And then she wants to send her confessional. Now I can't even leave my emails open. I started looking over my shoulder. Like, whoa.
I mean, okay. Would I be pissed? Yes, I would be irritated if somebody read my email.
But
However,
I would expect it.
I would be like, I mean, shit, I left it open.
And I'm in the Bad Girls Club.
Damn.
And we're using baby monitors to listen in on the girls next door.
Right. Oh, but that's okay for you to put baby. Right.
Or maybe she wanted people to come and ask her a bunch of stuff, like, Shanae.
She did.
Are you okay?
Yes. Like, I saw your email. I just happened to see that you said that you're miserable and you hate your life.
And out of all the girls to do it, I'm surprised she didn't like come harder, which I'm thankful she didn't, because then I would have been like, girl, sit down.
But she won't come hard at anybody, really.
That's true.
Because she wants everybody to like her. Like, she never does anything.
See,
really.
I feel like with Andrea, she likes having Andrea around because she feels above Andrea.
Yes.
You see the way she
all
talks to
do.
her, like when her and Andrea were sitting outside talking, she was like, and I respect you for that.
I know, but I respect it, though. I respect it. Shut up.
Girl. So Jazz's friends come over from the photo shoot, and they only bring 4 bags of clothes.
So uncomfortable.
I love the close-up shots of Shanae looking at the shirts being passed from one to the
I
other.
wanted it to be like, have yourself.
Did you like that music?
very little. Like Santa did not come to her house.
No, I felt really, that music was like, that mentally, I was like, oh, I feel bad. I feel real bad. Where are they bags at?
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie, because I would have been up in the house like, well, bitch, I want a bag too.
Okay.
But then I would have gotten over it, walked outside, smoked a cigarette, and been like, okay, I'm over that.
Exactly.
And if you were that cool with the girls, they would have been like, yo, you want a hat?
Exactly. She was like,
And if you didn't act like a sucker, you probably could have got a hat out of it.
exactly. What you were gonna wear anyway.
Right.
Keep it real. Okay.
Caller, we have a call on the line. What's your name? Where are you from?
Caller, you're on the line.
All right. So
It's Shanae's other cousin. Hung up.
all of her Atlanta fans. Shanae's irritated. Tiana pulls her aside and says, hey, I want to talk to you. And
Which is code for, I want to tell you everything that's wrong with you and I don't like and how I want you to act. Have you ever noticed that Tiana tells everyone in the house how she wants them to act?
But you're not acting real, though.
right, but you the realest of them all.
Exactly.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the realest of them all? Tiana. Well, bitch, the day
Oh, I keep calling her
when the
Tatiana.
mirror gonna tell her, no, bitch, it's Snow White, she gonna be the evil damn wicked queen.
I keep calling her Tatiana.
Popping up, giving people apples and shit. Tiana, no, I do notice that, and that's the one. That's what's irritating about Tiana is that
you need to do this and you need to act like this and you like.
Yeah, because I keep it real,
and she's
though.
always like standing over people.
But if you kept it real, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't have had the issue with Janelle, though.
Exactly. And yeah. So.
And scene. So then she's sitting there trying to talk to, and if you were keeping it real and you really cared about Shanae, like in her confessionals where she was like, I feel bad for Shanae, I do. If you felt that way, you would have been the one to say, yo, Gigi, I'm going to talk to her real quick. Yo, Shanae, let's go upstairs.
Try to do that.
No, Shanae had to say, can we talk about this in private? Which that
It's
was
code
also
for,
kind
can
of
we hook up?
Oh no, I didn't get that. I took it as like, oh girl, you really gonna hold on to this moment?
exactly.
Like, I'm the cool girl. I'm hanging out with T.
Yeah, exactly.
We're having a moment.
And
We're having a moment.
Yeah, and that's definitely why she acted that way towards Gigi. As annoying as it is that Gigi always shows up and stands in the doorway. She's always in the doorway whenever anyone's fighting, just watching. Shanae was like, can we just have our private talk? Like,
I like that slow motion they did with Gigi. She's like, I'm going upstairs.
But okay, the other thing about Shanae, which I will get devil's advocate for Shanae on that
2.5, that's all you get, Shanae.
is, all right, I get it, because if she was to sit there and talk about her feelings and Gigi there, then you have 2 against 1, and I think she knew where it was gonna go.
And it did.
But, I mean, bitch, then Jazz is in the damn room. Oh, Steph is in the room. It's like, well, bitch, I did not call. This is not TLC. This is oxygen. This is not intervention. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I've already lost the weight. Thanks.
Exactly. Shut up.
So everyone talks to her, telling her how annoying she is.
Oh my God.
Like, and then they're like, "Why are you crying?" Well, bitch, you done ripped this girl's self-esteem into shreds right now.
And they're like telling her, "So you can work on it." If somebody was telling me that, I'd be like, "Go screw yourself. I don't have to work on anything." Like if everyone was telling me I need to work on something, I'd be like, "No." I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but it just annoyed me. They're all like, "Then maybe you need to work on it."
I'd be like, T, you need to work on your speech. Jazz, you need to work on that gut. Gigi, you need to, well, you're cute, but.
Exactly. I'm like, Gigi's
But no, like, it did annoy me. Like, why, who are they to say, everyone tell her she needs to work on something? I mean, she's kind of annoying, but it's not
And when you have
that
people
bad.
ganging up on you like that, and when she was shaking her foot, like, I understood that. It's
like,
a lot.
To me, it's like, okay, you guys are in this house. You know you're in this house. So if you want to keep it real, you say, hey, bitch, you're being annoying. Like,
Period.
Give me a half hour. Don't come talk to me. Like, give me a half hour. Then, you know what I mean? We can communicate with one another, but you annoying the damn hell out of me. Don't do A, B, C, and D around me. I don't care if you do it, just don't do it around me. It irritates me.
And Steph could have been the perfect person because she's the one that keeps saying in her confessionals, she's annoying me, she's getting under my skin, she's like crawling under my skin. All she has to do is say one thing and it could fix everything, but now she hasn't, and that's why she snaps next week.
Ooh, on that note, let's head into predictions. I wore my hoodie so I could do this.
Okay, yeah.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
It's my Obi-Wan hoodie.
I love it. So cute.
All right. Andrea and Mercedes. What?
Oh,
is this really gonna turn into
What happened?
Did you not see that?
Is it going to turn into a lesbian situation?
Oh.
Probably for like one night.
What is with every girl coming on the show all of a sudden?
Everyone turns a lesbian. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's something that happens in the house.
Something in the water.
All right.
In the words of Tiana, in the water.
In the water, yo.
Pleasure P makes his way back to Bad Girls
Shocking.
Club.
Everybody needs a 15.
I mean, but talk about desperate for a career. Like, bitch, you couldn't find another reality show to be on. Like,
we can get
Pleasure
it in,
P,
man.
you couldn't get on the new Atlanta.
Can you update your name, please? Thank you.
Right, because clearly you ain't pleasing nobody.
All right.
Ooh, at all. He shows up. He wants the girls to be in a music video. Shanae apparently becomes an attention whore there.
Well, because she's a dancer, so
That's
of course.
right. I forgot
She's a dancer. Of course she's going to shine at that
I totally forgot
music
about
video
that.
shoot,
Let's
but
give
they're-
her that.
But they're all going to turn it around and say she's an attention whore. No, she's the only one that knows what she's doing.
And you know what else is funny, too, is I think she doesn't know how to interact with girls, but I think she's a tomboy, so she hangs out with a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
And it's not about hooking up with the dudes. I think it's more about, like, she really can kick it with dudes, and that could probably be irritating to girls, too.
All right, my 2.5 just went to 3.
We'll give her,
I'll
give her 3.5.
Okay, fine. Okay. All right, Shanae.
And then we get Shanae versus Stephanie. Now, here's where my 3.5 turns to 4.5. You done made the futon fold.
Yes, you made Stephanie
I mean, this bitch done been sitting down, laid out.
Not doing nothing.
Right.
Yeah. That's going to be good.
And she done snapped.
Her first fight.
So.
And they were friends. They were
What?
Well, I don't know if they were friends.
they were friends.
They were cool. I don't know. I'm excited for next week.
Yeah, I am too.
And it better come because this week was too boring. I can't even believe we really just sat here and talked for 47 minutes about it. On that note, we want to make sure you guys hit us up on iTunes, download us, subscribe, rate, comment on iTunes, Bad Girls Club at AfterBuzz TV. Follow us on Twitter, AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can keep the conversation going with us. Please send us the funny memes that you guys keep sending us, the YouTube videos, whatever they're called.
I call them memes.
Memes. GIFs or whatever.
Memes.
It's spelled M-E-M-E.
Thank you. Bye, Felicia.
Anyways, you guys can follow us on Twitter and Instagram, me at DJ Jesse J.
Step Bauer TV.
Drea Renee _N.
Till next week, same time, same place. Peace. From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.